so he should be fine. And Axslav putting up an Ancient Protector as well, obviously just a response really to those Wind Riders. He wouldn't be getting one if there weren't those Wind Riders up now. And Axslav has got 1-0 upgrades, and he's researching his armor upgrade as well at this point. And his tier 2 tech actually is just finishing now. I doubt he'll pick up a second hero. He might, but I mean, he's Axslav, you never know for sure. But I imagine he'll just stick at Keeper of the Grove. He does sell as one of his boots, and picks up a invuln pot and 2 scrolls of healing. Actually, that's a pretty gutsy move, and a potion, or actually picked up a potion of restoration and uses it immediately, even though he wasn't too low on health. I guess it'll restore some of his mana, which is pretty useful. And Smine is now most of the way to up, and Abver now doing some pretty hard creeping here, and it looks like this expansion will be immediately scouted. A health stone here for this Blade Master, really nice against that entangle, and Abver getting the first wisp kill there, but Axslav is right in Abver's base, taking out the second bestiary that was built, and you can see Wind Riders continuing to be pumped. I'm not sure that's the best choice. There are 5 archers out now, and so those Wind Riders will go down really, really quickly. And looks like Abver is going to try and take out this expansion. He'll probably be successful. And does he have a TP though? No, he doesn't have a TP, so he won't be able to TP back unless he goes and buys one now. Abver losing 1 Wind Rider in his base, and Axslav really making the most with such a crazy strategy. Mass tier 1 and a Keeper of the Grove, and then going for a tier 2 and expansion. It's a pretty insane thing to do. And Blade Master is now coming in. Looks like he's just going to try and pick off some of these archers. That's probably the best thing to do at this point. And yeah, he'll take one down quickly. He'll probably get a second one down. Hide being used very nicely then there by Axslav. Is Abver trapped? No, he isn't quite trapped. That would have been very nice if Axslav had also trapped the Blade Master there. Although he does have enough mana, but it's always nice to waste the Blade Master's mana. And another Wind Rider being taken down by those archers. Really needs to get better position with those Wind Riders. And this Blade Master is Windwalk now. He knows that if he pops out, he might take a lot of damage. Will be forced to use his health stone possibly. He is forced to use it there, and it looks like the rest of Abver's army is now coming back into this battle. But this Blade Master is taking a lot of damage, is being forced to Windwalk away, and he did manage to take down the expansion though, and that's really what matters, because without doing that, he would really be in a lot of trouble. But meanwhile, Abver has lost all his burrows bar 1, and so he's really supply locked for, and he probably will be for a fair while as well. But Axslav actually in a really bad position here with his Keeper of the Grove being forced to use his invulnerability potion, and these archers should just be picking off these Wind Riders one by one, and at which point he should probably just TP out, because Axslav not in a great position here. But actually Axslav managing to fight it off very nicely. Because of that, really, the Blade Master from before never really got a chance to heal up fully, and the focus is coming straight back in on this Keeper of the Grove, and I think he decided to TP out early just in fear of maybe Hex or something. The Shadowhunter had just enough mana pretty much to Hex, so a pretty wise TP, and Axslav gets away with a fair bit, and Abver will need to rebuild burrows really immediately, although he doesn't really have much gold at this point, so he is in a bit of trouble. He might be best just to push straight right now or something. I hope he catches Axslav in a bit of a bad position or something, because obviously you don't want to fight Axslav in the space, because he has all these moon walls, but it's a bit complicated, and Abver really in a sort of bad position now. He had a pretty good position at one point, but as soon as Axslav got that expansion up, even though it didn't really ever pay a dime to him, he just lost it so quickly, and then but in that time Axslav just managed to do all the damage he needed to do to Abver's economy, and I think Abver will just continue to take a bit of a pounding here. Axslav coming right back in, going for the burrow again, which is probably the best choice, but the Shadowhunter is on hand. He's level 3 now as well, so level 2 healing wave will be very nice if he actually gets enough mana to use it a couple times. But these Wind Riders really need to be put in a better position. I mean, they are flying, it's not hard to put them in a good position, and this Blade Master using an invulnerability potion just to try and pick off some of the archers. Did he get... Yeah, he has got the archer range upgrade as well, so those it's so easy to focus down those Wind Riders if you don't play them well, and you can see there's these low Huntresses here, and this is really what the Wind Riders are supposed to be doing, just picking off these Huntresses, and unfortunately no barracks for Abver though, so you won't be able to go for any grunts, which are the obvious counter to these archers at this point. And Abver actually doing a lot of damage to this Blade Master, really showing that he's still in it, but getting entangled now. I think this could be the end for the Blade Master, could be shortly. At least he does level up, which does save him for a bit, but these Axslav will just continue to push in, and this is really sort of the Russian World War II strategy. If you just have so much that you just keep on pushing, they aren't actually good units, but you can just do so much. And Abver now with his 2 low heroes, he's managed to make them out pretty well, but that Shadowhunter does go down, and this Blade Master buying a healing potion actually does use it as well, and so we'll pick off a couple more archers and then probably will GG out, just because he's really unable to produce much quicker than Axslav can destroy, and Abver with his 20 hit point Blade Master, unfortunately unable to heal, and buys a healing potion but still on cooldown, and so Abver loses Blade Master and says GG. So I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. We'll have to see whether or not I can do any more of these games in the near future, but I'm sure lots of you will start complaining if I don't, so I'll try and get at least a couple out in the near future. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks.